What is going on, guys? I am SceptileMC here, George, the coach of your San Francisco Arcaniners, here to bring you my Season 4. Oh, okay, I got really confused there for a second. I keep thinking GBA, but it's PPL. PPL Division 1, Season 4, Week 2 Team Builder against the... Well, I know it's Onesie Bayonet, and I'm blanking on his fucking team name right now. Oh, they can't be doing this to me. Hold on a second. Well, now I feel dumb. It's the Birmingham Spritzee, so it's BS right there. I did have that as my team builder name, SFAVBS. So let's hope there's no BS in the match, though. But anyway, his team is, well, what the hell happened to this set here? This is fucked up. Are all my sets fucked up? No, just this one. This is weird. I don't like this. Hold on. Alright, I just had to recreate the set, and hopefully, pretty sure this is what I had before anyway. But I'll talk about it now. So his team is the Megaladios, Volcanion, the Ferrothorn, the Thunderous T, the Sandslash, the Hariyama, the Gengar, the Scyther, the Granbull, the Gigalith, and the Lickitung. Now, looking at his team, he has a few mons that actually outspeed my entire team. He has the Megaladios and the Gengar, both of which outspeed my whole team, which makes it a huge threat. Thunderous TA outspeeds the majority of my team, but it is outsped by Manectric, so I am, of course, going to be bringing that. He also has the Scyther, which speed ties Manectric and also outspeeds everything else, so that's a huge threat as well. Other than that, the Hariyama could come because I do have Typhlosion on my team, but mainly I'm expecting the Megaladios, the Volcanion, the Ferrothorn, and the Thunderous for sure. And then either Gengar, maybe Scyther, and Granbull, and Hariyama. That's really what I'm expecting. And honestly, if I had to pick any of these, it'd be the Gengar and the Scyther. Just because he can offensively just drain my team very quickly with Volturn, because I don't have any leftovers recovery on my bulkier mons. So that is that, and let's see how I decided to deal with him. So the first Pokemon is my Mega Sableye. My goal is to keep hazards off the field at all costs in this game, because I have something back here, the Turd Pharaoh, and he's gonna be doing some good stuff for us later. Well, I mean, we hope. That's the plan, at least. Mega Sableye here is a very interesting set. I did a lot of custom EVs on this, and what I can do here is 28 EVs and the careful nature mean I take about 75% max from a Draco Meteor from a max attack Latios, because it is going to be timid. It's not going to be modest. I can take that, and then I can do a Metal Burst back, which Oko's it. And the main reason I also have the Metal Burst is because of the Thunderous T. If my Mega Sableye is in on the Thunderous T, of course he's going to want to Volt Switch out. I'm just going to go for a Metal Burst. And if you look at his team, what are you going to switch into a Mega Sableye? It's going to be Volcanion. 10 times out of 10, it's going to be Volcanion, because that's just the Pokemon on his team that deals with Mega Sableye. He doesn't have anything else on his team that honestly deals with it. He has the Gengar, which can take it out, but I do have the Sucker Punch. Same with Megaladios. I do have to Megaladios. I'm in 36 EVs. I believe I have a very good chance to Oko a Gengar. I do about maybe 60 to Megaladios. And after a Thunderous Volt Switch, if I go for Metal Burst and then a Sucker Punch with the attack investment that I have a pretty good chance of Okoing if he's not max HP. If he is max HP, then I'm hoping I get some prior damage on him. But I'm also just relying on the fact that he has no reliable recovery on that mon aside from leftovers. So that is that mon right there. That is Mega Sableye. And of course, if we're going to have Mega Sableye, we have to bring its partner in crime, Mr. Quackers, back here. It's not named as Ducky anymore. I decided to change it to Quackers. I'm sorry, guys, if that makes you upset or not. But Quackers right here is going to be running more of a standard set, I guess you would say. The reason I'm running more of a standard set is that just is what kind of works here. I have the T-Wave, the Recover, the Tri-Attack, and the Ice Beam. If I can Thunder Wave the Megaladios, the Gengar, or the Scyther, I'm a very happy person. I would absolutely love to have that happen. Even if I T-Wave the Volcanion, that's just kind of great for me. And yep, I can take hits with this thing on both sides, because I do have some defensive investment. I have 120, that's a pretty decent amount, but the main thing is a special defense. This is my switch into Gengar, Megaladios, and Volcanion, because I have the Trace ability, so I can trace the Water Absorb. I can switch into Thunderous, I can switch into Ferrothorn, I can even switch into Scyther and Granbull, and especially the Lickitung, because that's just going to wish stall me if he brings it, which I don't think he would bring the Lickitung. I don't think that's a mon he would bring versus me. Next up, I have the Azumarill right here with the Wakanberry, the Player of and the Superpower, the Aqua Jet, and the Waterfall. So this Pokemon right here, I was debating between a Speedy set that could outspeed Volcanion for 100% or a more HP invested set, because I kind of feel like he would invest like speed for Azumarill. I feel like Jolly Azumarill is a pretty like maybe safe speed tier for him to invest into, especially if I'm a belly drum set, because that would be his way of dealing with me, because I can't go for Aqua Jet against him. So if he ran enough speed to outspeed Jolly, then me having Jolly is like a complete waste, and I'd rather go for the bulk at that point. Got the superpower for the Lickitung and the Ferrothorn, mainly the Ferrothorn. Also Volcanion, it's my most powerful move to hit the Volcanion. I have the Player obviously for the Mega Latios and everything else, and the Water Jet, the Aqua Jet, and the Waterfall. Jeez. So that's pretty self-explanatory set right there. I have the Wakanberry, so I could surprise the Thundurus or possibly take a Volt Switch better than I was going to in the first place, and then just like smack the Volcanion on the switch or something, or just take out the Thundurus because he thinks a T-Bolt will kill. After that, we're gonna go into Captain right here, and I decided that on Captain I was gonna run a more of a you have a safety net in the back, because Jirachi always has a chance to win with Iron Head and Heart Stamp Pokemon. I'll be getting into the last one. It is the Crustle. I guess you guys can kind of guess what the Crustle is gonna be. And this is just so I can clean up in the late game after Crustle, or even before Crustle, if this Pokemon is my switch in to the Mega Latios if the P2 is too worn down. I can go for Iron Head against it. I can U-turn out, which will do about 60% to him if I U-turn out, and Iron Head will do about, I believe, like 40%. And if I flinch after the first time, then he's already in a terrible position. If I'm able to take out the Volcanion and the Ferrothorn, because I'm pretty sure he is going to bring them both, I can go for Iron Head against his entire team. Even against the Thundurus T, I don't really mind going for Iron Head against the Thundurus T, because it's going to be doing around 30% or 25% every time, and I still have the 60% chance to flinch. I got the Fire Punch right here because the Ferrothorn is around, and it just walls the majority of my set right here, except for U-turn. I'll probably be clicking U-turn a lot, and this is just so I have enough speed so I can outspeed. I think Scarf Volcanion is what I can outspeed. I can also outspeed Mega Latios and the Gengar with this spread. And then up next we got Bzz Dodge, because electricity makes a bzz sound in my world, at least it does. But I have the Assault Vest on this Pokemon because it is my switch into the electric type Thundurus. If he wants to go for a Dark Pulse or something like that against me, or like a Sludge Wave, I can actually take it pretty. I can take two. I'm pretty sure I can take two. And do I want T-Bolt? No, I don't want T-Bolt. It's fine. I'll tell you guys why I have Signal Beam in a bit. But got the AV. I'm just going to be Volt Switching around his team the entire time. Even if he goes into Thundurus, I don't care, because then I fire off an HP Ice after that. And I just Volt Switch on the Volcanion. I Flamethrower the Ferrothorn. I go for Signal Beam on the Mega Latios, because he can't take me out with a Draco Meteor. And a Signal Beam does about, I'd say about maybe 15 to 20% more than HP Ice. And if I'm going to be taking a hit off Mega Latios, I would prefer to be dealing that kind of damage back to him. So that's why I'm running the Assault Vest. I can also take a hit off the Gengar and go for a Volt Switch against it. And pretty much, I can also take a Steam Eruption if it comes down to it. Not sure when I'm ever going to have to. I guess if he's a Choice Scarf variant, then I am going to have to. But I can still take that hit because he'll be Choice Scarfed and not Choice Specs. And finally, we get to the Pokemon. Well, this, at first I want to tell you guys what this set was. This was at first an idea I came up with at work. I was looking at the teams real quick while I had just a tiny little coffee break, and I was like, you know what? I am going to run Natural Gift Crustle. But you guys see right there, it's illegal. When I was making this team, I just put it down immediately. I didn't even think to check if it was illegal or not. And I eventually got to my Jenner, and he's like, yo, bro, you can't have Natural Gift on Crustle. And I'm like, what? How can this bug not run Natural Gift? But it can't. And this set right here alone would have absolutely destroyed this team, because the only thing stopping Crustle from sweeping is the Ferrothorn. And I go for Natural Gift HP Fire. I should have run HP Fire. Instead, I put Earthquake on here, because I already did the battle and everything, as you guys can tell. But whoa. I should have put HP Fire on it. I was actually thinking about that, but this So I cough. I decided on the end that I wanted to use the Lumberry, just in case either the Lickitung, I think it gets T-Wave, or even Toxic is annoying. The Gengar might want to try to burn me instead of having him go for an attack. Have the Lumberry for that. The Thundurus T can T-Wave me, the Ferrothorn can T-Wave me, the Volcanion can burn me. So overall, I don't complain about the Lumberry, but I would rather have the Lumberry Natural Gift anyway. But that is the set, guys. This is what we're going to try to clean up with in the late game. And this is just basically how we're going to do it. So if you did enjoy the video, guys, I'd really appreciate if you did leave a like, rating, or a comment down below. You can also subscribe if you want to do that. You can follow me on Twitter at SceptileMC. All music in this video was done by GlitchX City. Her link is in the description below as well. And join my Discord server, guys. I do have a Discord server for all my lovely subscribers. We talk in there and we chill and we do tournaments and stuff. So anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. So if you did in fact enjoy, I already did that outro. I'm just gonna end the video. Peace.